Hello everyone, my name is Meta Dolphin and I'm an artist and animator. Today I'm going to show you a bit of my world, starting by one of my collections, the stickers of the vintage bubble tea characters. Um, I usually go for more cutesy kind of characters, or sometimes a bit more darker themed characters. But what I like to do most is illustrate. In here, I'm showing you how I usually do my line art. I already have everything set up. I usually go for paper beforehand because for me paper is more comfortable. I know the proportions, and when I use the programs, sometimes it can get a bit way off of what I want. So I prefer not to risk it. So I speed it up so you wouldn't get bored to death because it's just really time consuming. Line art is one of the most time consuming things, especially if you want to make it perfect. So what I try to talk about here is it's really quite the understanding of how I started with this project of making a video for YouTube. I wanted to share my vision of my work with you guys. So this is when it started, and I finally got the guts to do it, and I had a bit more training on my own, and now I can finally show you what I can do, and what worlds and what art I can give to you on the course of this video and along with the other ones. I really am enjoying the fact that I have a lot of wandering around the work. I don't stay focused on just one place because it doesn't make me very comfortable. It actually kind of annoys me because it's just really just the same pace and it's just not really working for me. Really doesn't work. I prefer to just go around seeing the bigger picture. And with this drawing, there's also a little thing. I make drawings thinking immediately on not an action but a story behind it. In this case, is just I thought of a delivery boy, in this case delivery otter, carrying a lot of bubble tea for their clients, and he decided to go off just a little bit of a joke from himself, like, oh, I wonder if I could balance this bubble tea on my head instead of carrying it normally. In my imagination, that thing doesn't go well because of his expression. Is really going to become more terrified, like, oops, I'm gonna lose money because I spilled this bubble tea. It's not even mine. So, yeah, I like to make a little bit of story behind everything I create because I want it to be natural. I like it to have something behind it instead of just making a character. Also happens with most of my illustrations. I really like to to have something behind what I'm thinking. And that's usually how artists work, or the ones who are beginning should have that in mind, should have either a little bit of a story, with 3 lines of story, it's enough for making something already good to work with. Or you can even, if you want to go really more complicated, you can have the process of starting from one point of, okay, this is the story I want to create. This means something to me. I'm going to use this story from beginning to end. And then you develop the story, the characters. So that's even more time consuming, is thinking about the characters, not the way they look, but the way they think and their story behind it. And then you think about the way they look. That's how I usually do it also with my work. Well, this is just mostly what I do, and I try to, when I have in this case, with my line art, I look for what I'm trying I try to exaggerate a little bit more. I had already a previous drawing, but since the things on what I want, the proportions are there, I can exaggerate the things I have in there. I don't have to worry about if I mess up on something. It's already okay. This is the point 1 to point 2. so I don't have to stress too much on what I'm doing. Seeing this and speed it up, it actually gives me a perspective on what I actually am doing. And yes, I tend to not go further on my details in terms of the line art of my work, because sometimes I go to references of the work I'm doing, so I know where exactly I want to go with my process, and it helps me a lot in what I want to do. Also, yes, I don't because I used to go fully on details, but then I would get lost, and then I would just go back and forth. So yeah, and this part of the pause, it just gave me hell, because I was trying to get them to understand how the pause worked, but I didn't get the reference before, and then I had to go back, look at the reference, and see that I was doing it wrong. They look like, I think, duck feet or something. It's just I had to pay attention to my details. And yes, as you can see, I still have the issue of going going all over the place with my work instead of just finishing one area. Because I get easily frustrated with the fact that I just staying in one place for a long period of time, for me is just extremely frustrating. I prefer to just go with the flow and see what I can do. So this part I was possibly checking out the references at this time, as I usually do, so it's why the image kind of stopped. But don't worry, it will continue in a few moments. Yes, it's already here. So yes, I was not satisfied, so I started to work on it. Trying to make it. I was trying to see the realistic point of view of the character. I mean, of the reference, and then trying to make it more cutesy. Sorry, it's a bit late in here, so I do apologize. It's almost midnight, so I do apologize for the yawning, because I'm really tired. But yes, I was looking at the reference and I was just seeing it, and it still cringes me. Just seeing the speed paint and seeing the feet how they look like, it's a bit cringy. But yes, that's exact. I was trying to see what I could do, and then turn it more kid friendly. But I mean, this can be for kids or not. But I decided to just it can be for anyone, because I want people to see how I work, even if it's this is a more childlike work, but even adults or young adults like these kind of stickers, because this is for a collection of stickers. It's the vintage bubble tea characters. I am getting a bit out of ideas with the bubble tea, but that's why I look a lot of. I actually look a lot from references to see what I can fix, what I can change, because I like variety. I like to play with variety, so can things can have a bit of entertaining kind of feel to the eye. Right now, I'm trying to fix the bubble teas, since it's one of my favorite things is actually bubble tea. And in here, as I live in Portugal, by the way, and in Lisbon, Martim, in the area Martim Niche, they have the bubble tea store, and it's just amazing. They have the noodle store there. It's just a place I advise people from my own country and people from other countries. If you want to go to a good bubble tea place, go to Martim Niche. It's just worth it. But you got to go without belly full. You have to have your belly empty so you can process that through your stomach. It's really a lot. But yeah, my work is very simple, and in this situation it is, and yeah, I think I like this. It entertains me. It makes me happy. It makes me chill. Something that I really adore. And when you do art, you have to do something that you like, not something that is just like, I feel so frustrated making. No, you have to just not being only in the mood to do it, you have to feel it. You have to understand, is this what I really want? And that's when you know that you're going to have a really good work. So right now, Oh, about the flowers. This part of the flowers, I honestly didn't think about any references. Just wanted to know, okay, the flowers are here. So later on, I will find some references for the flowers and I'll fix it. Since I found out something interesting, I had to do the voiceover. I had this with voice before, but I had to cut it off because there were some complications, and now I'm doing this separately. The voice area with this part separately. So yeah, kind of annoying. I was thinking of that before, but then I thought, oh, it's too complicated. But then afterwards, you start, maybe this can actually help. So it is complicated to put both things together. So it's almost over actually. I'm seeing both video at the same time recording this, so I'm trying to pick both times attention. So yeah, pretty much this is what I can do with my work. So I was thinking in terms of since this is going to be a sticker, I was trying to find a way to collide. That's not collide. It's just join everything together in one place, so it wouldn't be separated. So I was making the grass very fast, like not even thinking about details. So yeah, this is a bit of an example of what I can do. Some things I'll choose to speed up. So yeah. Okay, guys. So now we have the final result. I was trying to oh, there, God, this part. I still forget some of the areas of where this program has the part of zoom ins and zoom outs and actually having the rotation properly. So yeah, I have that issue a lot. It's really funny. At the same time, it's a bit annoying. But yes, this is the, the principle of what I want to do for my character. And then I'll choose some colors here and there to see if this really fits with what I really want for the final piece. So, guys, I thank you so much for the patience you have to watch my video and for the love that you have given me at this point by watching it and giving a like, giving comments. Because if you want to see any more content, any special content, please give your thoughts on the comments below and give a like and subscribe. And I really hope to see you guys next time. So, bye bye.